Hello, everybody. It's me, H to the Z. Let's see if you can hear this. Hang on. Maybe you can. We have a nice sleepy purry cat on our lap right now. This is Rafi. He's a good boy. He loves Hayvering, so that's why he's here. He's here to listen. Give him a nice purr, Rafi. I can't really see how much it's getting picked up on the mic. Oh, it is. Anyway, welcome everybody to another Hayvering. Today, we're going to be talking about cryptic SmitePro tweets, and we're going to be decoding them for you all, because that's just what a gentleman I am. So, let's crack into it. Yeah, I think there was one person who commented on my last video about the dragons breaking up 10 minutes and bro didn't say anything. I think that person was right. I'm going to try and be more deliberate this time and hopefully bring more value with this video. I'm not as sick anymore. I've put some time into having a think about what I'm going to say. So let's see how we do. So, first tweet. Rumor has it that some SPL bolts will be parting ways, but a few old friends will be reunited. So, obviously a little reference to United there. A team which had Van on it. Also had Scream, Polar Bear Mike, Benji, and Panda Cat were on the world's winning roster, right? But one of the things that PBM has said, this is going to come up a couple times, is that I'll put all the links to this stuff in the description. PBM will be playing with 4 players that he's never played before, so he can't be the person who's being reunited, which points to it being Van and Scream playing together next year is what I would guess. Unless the fact that it's to do with bolts is sort of a misnomer, because Baskin did replace Van on a United, if I remember right. I'm sure that's the case. I'm sure Baskin came in and played mid for that team. So it could be Baskin and Scream are the ones who are being reunited. Maybe all 3. Maybe it's all 3. Who knows? But yeah, some SPL bolts will be parting ways, which says to me that some will be staying together. So who do you look at on that team who you think would stay together? I'm not sure. I think probably either Van and Barra or Laspra and Van, maybe. Those are the ones I would guess would stick together. But yeah, we don't know. But it seems like not all the bolts. Some of the bolts will still be on the same team next year, but they're mostly splitting up. And there's an E-United thing there. I think that's going to be Scream plus Van. That's what makes sense to me. Just because PBM has said that he's playing with 4 new players, so it can't be him. So that's what I got from this tweet. Next tweet. Here's a math question for you. If 50% of SPL Leviathans stay together and create a new roster with a total of 12 SWC Grand Final appearances between all of them, how crazy would that roster be? And because I'm a sad motherfucker with glasses and a computer science degree, I was like, okay, let's go through and let's figure this out. So it turned out being a sad motherfucker with glasses and a computer science degree didn't make me good at maths. So I fucked up. We've cut that. We're back with some correct numbers, hopefully. I realized halfway through recording that video that I totally fucked it up. So that's my bad. Let's go through, hopefully with the right numbers this time, talk about the teams that could be built. Okay, let's start out with these notes over to the right-hand side. PBM said he's playing with all new players in this Reddit post that we looked at earlier. So, no PBM plus Zap, no PBM plus Fine OK, no PBM plus Scream, I guess, and no, possibly PBM plus Slaney, because this Reddit post only mentions players. It doesn't mention coach. So we'll say PBM plus Slaney is allowed. And as I've demonstrated at the bottom here, Panatom, Shinto, and Rongyu cannot stay together with the maths that I've figured out anyway. So you end up with 1 jungle, 1 mid, 1 support, SWC final appearances. And the most you can, so you've only got 3. You need to get 9 more SWC appearances from the other 3 roles, but you can only get 3 from coach, 2 from ADC, and 2 from solo. So you end up short 2. You end up with only 10 SWC appearances. So as far as I'm concerned, there cannot be a permutation where Panatom, Shinto, and Rongyu stick together, which is a shame. They've been a sick core for the Leviathans over the last few years. I'm sad to see them split, but presumably from the information we've got, they are splitting. Okay, let's go top to bottom now. So this first one, what have I done first? I've kept Zap, Shinto, and Panatom together. And to that, I've added Aurora. I think the next one down's a little bit more likely. I think Aurora and Paul, I could pretty much see sticking together. But who knows? Maybe they won't. I mean, they've been together for a while, right? But they've done pretty well. They seem to get on well as well. But if they were to split, you could have this team come together where you have Fine OK solo, Panatom jungle, Shinto mid, Aurora support, Zatman ADC, and then you have to go for El Chuckles as coach in that case because you're short 2 points, and he's the only coach with 2 points. So I don't think Chuck necessarily makes the most sense with this team, but I think he was LFT as coach, so presumably the Warriors haven't stuck together wholesale, especially seeing as Cuvo's gone anyway, so he could be available. Next one down, I went for one where I decided to try and fill it with have Paul and Aurora sort of join the Levi's and fill out the rest of the team, and I found a couple ways of doing that. So you could bring Paul and Aurora in mid and support. You have to keep Zatman around, I think, just for the fact that he's the only one with a decent number of SWC appearances. Well, I said decent number of SWC appearances. He's the only one with 3 SWC final appearances on this team. And then you go with Haddix, and then you can go Panatom if you go Biggie, and Scream if you go Oxy, if that makes sense. So this team would either be Haddix, Panatom, Paul, Aurora, Zatman, Biggie coach. I think unlikely, because I don't think Biggie is very likely to leave the Kings. I'm under the impression that the Kings will be sticking together. Did I bring this up? Yeah, he tweeted out that he submitted his SPL roster for season 10 with a picture of Variety, but like, you got to remember, the lying is fun. He could just be lying for fun about being on Variety's team. I certainly enjoy lying. So yeah, that could be an option, or it could be Haddix, Scream, Paul, Aurora, Zatman, and Oxy. Is the other option. You could also, I guess you could sub me in for Biggie. I'm a me or zeros coach, maybe, instead of Biggie. Could also make this team work out. Any coach with one SWC and one finals appearance at SWC would do. Okay, so that's another couple possibilities. Then you've got this one. This is keeping Shinto, Rongyu, and Zatman together. So keeping the duo lane and the mids. And there's a few different ways you can make this work. You can go with Fine OK or Scary D. I think Scary D is unlikely to get on a team as good as this after his recent performances. And I don't know. I think also there's a little bit to be said about professionalism. Scary did sleep in and miss a match this year, as well as like just not performing at the top level. So I think he's unlikely to get on a super strong team. But it's all theoretical anyway. But yeah, let's just Fine OK, I think. And then Shinto, Rongyu, Zatman, you have to go Slaney here to get to the right number of SWC appearances, just because he's the coach with the most. And then you can go for Sino, Adapting, or Sam for Soccer. Sam, I think I'm kind of in the same boat as Scary, where I don't really see him making a team as good as this. But either Sino or Adapting, I think could work out here for sure. I think that could end up being a decent team. So Fine OK, Sino or Adapting, Shinto, Rongyu, Zatman, Slaney would be good. I would definitely like to see that. And then I did one where I split Paul and Aurora, but the other way, Paul joining and Aurora going elsewhere. So again, you can go Fine OK with Sino, Adapting, or Sam. For some reason, I didn't even put Scary D in this team. Not sure why. And then you've got... wait a minute. Does this one work? You've now got three players. I've still fucked it up. You don't have three players from Levi's here, so this doesn't work. So fucking ignore it, I guess. Jesus, I'm so bad at this. Is there any way to make this work? I don't think so. I don't see a way of making this work. So forget these two at the bottom. So I've made a few rosters that work. If you can make any more, let me know. But these were the only permutations I could find that even like kind of made sense. So yeah, it's interesting. They've given us some spoilers that we can work with, we can act on, which I think is a fun way to do it. I do like it. Let's make these ones green. God, this is an eyesore. I'm so bad at spreadsheets these days. I gotta get practicing again. Man, they look like the old 3D glasses color. Remember that? Old people, where you used to go to the cinema, like we're old 3D, and you'd get glasses where one of them was red and one of them was green, I think. Something like that. Hang on, let's look it up. Old 3D glasses cinema. Look at them. Oh, they were blue and red. I swear you had green and red ones too. Let's have a look. Okay, maybe they were all blue and red. Maybe I'm so old that the green and red ones never really existed. Grandpa's telling stories again. Anyway, that's it. That's another Hayvering on roster changes, our potential ones. I hope you're excited. I don't know. I feel like I'm liking the way they're doing these little tease tweets. I enjoy it. Some people are moaning about it, but people moan about anything, right? People just like to complain. But I think these little teaser tweets have been good so far. Great job, SmitePro. And also, it seems like the teams haven't been leaked yet, which is a world record. World record. We've gone like a week without the teams being leaked. So that's cool. Oh, my personalized Smite video is here. I'm gonna go watch that. I just got an email about it. Great. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll put these links down below. Maybe I'll even give you the access to the spreadsheet so you can copy and do what you will with it if you want. I did include like the players with what I thought were their numbers of finals appearances down below, but maybe I messed it up, and maybe I didn't include some players that I should have. I don't know, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and yeah, goodbye.